Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dino Crisis 2 for the PlayStation 1. In the last episode, I explored the military facility briefly as Dylan, and while I was there, I got ambushed by the motherfucking T-Rex. And when I found a research facility keycard there inside a locked box, well, Dylan, for some reason, couldn't seem to comprehend that he tripped an alarm system. And so he was too quick to leave the room that he set the alarm in before getting locked in there. And so he had to call Regina for help, and then we basically went on an extended rescue mission with Regina. And along the way there, we encountered some of those biker dudes, and this young lady here, and we managed to capture her. But she's not very forthcoming with giving any information whatsoever. Interestingly, if I could just not trip over my words for one damn second. Interestingly enough, when she got a close-up of Dylan's face here, her entire aggressive demeanor just did a complete 180, and she even got all touchy-feely with his face. But it's still not really very chatty. Unfortunately. See what I mean? And if that wasn't bad enough, her friends somehow managed to get in here into this little cabin and fuck up my time machine. So I'm effectively trapped here in this world, along with any other humans besides these biker dudes that well, that might still be alive. And to add insults to grave injury, they even took out this thing. The engine starting unit. The batteries to start the engine has been destroyed. So I can't even move my fucking ship. So I gotta try to find something I can use to repair the starting engine of the ship, otherwise I'm effectively stuck in this general region here. And I suppose you're just going to just stand around staring at it and hoping that if you stare at it long enough, it'll somehow magically fix the thing, right?
There are still areas we haven't been to. Go search for survivors. And we need that battery.
Would it kill you to make yourself useful? You know, when I'm not wandering around. She's looking at the engine starter, thinking. Is the time gate which links this world to end the present time. It is totally destroyed. Repairing it seems impossible. Well, if it's impossible to repair it, then we're fucked. Unless we can somehow manage to find another working time gate in this place somewhere we can use. Like what the military has been trying to work on, apparently. Many documents and papers are scattered on the sofa. Looks like somebody was in here searching for the data on the citizens of this time. Really? Maybe they were just looking for some chicken noodle soup recipes. You don't know for a fact what it is they were actually looking for. Dumbass. I'm sorry, I shouldn't really be mean to you right now. I mean, your only crime was just being too slow to get out of in-progress locked rooms, like I was just explaining earlier. It's not quite enough on its own here to really earn some serious ire from me. Anyway, let's go ahead and just work our way to this research facility we haven't been to yet. It's the only place we haven't seen. Hey, buddy! I met one of your friends earlier, and, well, I managed to take him out with just a handgun, so he wasn't very impressive. Or is it a she? I can't really tell with you guys. Your low polygon counts and everything doesn't really make it easy for me to tell. Now, if you could just angle yourself in just the right spot, that'd be nice. as instantaneous as I would have preferred, but I'll take it nonetheless. Yeah, there's a little trick that I've discovered during multiple playthroughs of this game in the past, to where if you manage to get under the Allosaurus at just the right angle and keep shooting at them with the solid cannon, there is a chance that you can just kill them in a few shots with the solid cannon and just be done with it, like, literally in a matter of seconds. Now, if I'm lucky, I can demonstrate this to you, so I can prove to you that I'm not just pulling your leg. Got another one right here. Alright. Come on over here. Alright. Come on. Don't make a wire out of me. Hold still. Yeah, somehow I don't think it's going to work out in my favor this time, unfortunately. Kind of like that, almost. Yeah, it's not as fast as... That's not the fastest I've ever been able to do it either, so... Screw you both, you made a liar out of me. There's a spring coming out from between the rocks. Leaves and other light things are flowing down with the water. Indeed. There's a key card. You must have ended up here with the current. Hey, I didn't think I could get it this early. Fascinating. So this is this is a separate key card for a different facility that I'll be able to get to later in the game after I fix my ship. So until then, the only card I can really use for now is the research facility key card. So this thing's just going to be pretty much sitting in my inventory for the indefinite future, until I can at least get my ship repaired. Oh crap, I think I just spoiled something for you guys. The fact that I can use this later on after I repair my ship. Sorry. Now, I suppose. I blame my stupidity on you. For that, you all have to die. I was thinking to use the firewall, and then I realized I didn't have that equipped, and then I couldn't turn around fast enough, and well, I got chomped on. Really unfortunate. Okay, we got some raptors here now. A little too soon on that, my friend. Come on. There we go. It's ridiculously cheap, but stupidly cool too. And how do you not love stupidly cool guns? Stupid cool is the best kind of cool. Oh, man! You suck! Or I suck. Somebody sucks here. All I know is I can't... I just lost a chance to go kill some blue raptors. Okay, never mind. I guess you feel like playing with me after all. That's also another first for me. That they show up after I get hit, even when I stack up a 20+ combo. Maybe you just simply need to do that and then just move on to another raptor area and they'll show up anyway. If that's the case, that's comforting to know. At least I can still kill those things and rack up some extra points. We all know how this is gonna end, guys, so the sooner you can all stop coming at me, the better. It's for your own good. Like, seriously, I'm a genocidal maniac with a freaking lightning gun. I'm too in love with my own carnage to stop. Come on, come down. There we go. You almost had me. I don't like fighting them in areas with water like this, because it's hard to hear them coming. I lost another shot to go at the blue raptors for sure this time. Unless they want to prove me wrong a second time within the same episode. Coming after me, I see. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm pretty sure we all know what these thundering footsteps mean, and apparently, so do these guys. You better run. I'd run too. There he is. You know, I'm kind of amazed he doesn't see me right now. Not that I'm complaining. Yeah. Clearly he's still looking for me. That didn't end well for you now, did it? You. Come on, you guys aren't even posing a challenge to me. Fast forward like fast forward like 10 seconds later, one of them jumps on me and ruins my no damage streak. That's gonna happen eventually. I know it will. It's only a matter of time, knowing me, and I'm gonna be not too happy when it happens. You beat the averages for so long before they beat you. You all done yet? Looks like it. I feel bad for these things. This gun I have is just a slaughter. So, now that I cleared out the poisonous plants in the last episode, these guys are now swarming this place. Probably all thinking that they can find some new game to hunt. I think that's the term. I could be wrong. But, well, the truth of the matter is it's going to be the other way around. But if you don't want to deal with any raptors or anything of the sort in the poisonous plant areas, what you can do is you can leave at least one poisonous plant in each of these two areas alive. And as long as you do, raptors will never come at any point in the game. So, yeah, just something that some of you might be interested in knowing. Otherwise, if you're like me and you're confident that you can handle 2 new raptor areas just fine, well, that's more dinosaurs for you to hunt. You son of a bitch. You get to burn for that one. You also get to burn. Right here. And there's no pteranodons or even raptors here. Maybe my work here as Regina just helped pay everything off. That doesn't even make any sense. Whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. Shame the machete, the improved machete, doesn't really cut these things more effectively than the regular one does. Alright, let's go in. The research facility entrance. That looks as delicious as rotisserie chicken. Can I have some? Never mind, I guess you little fuckers just don't like sharing. Sharing is caring! On the dead body, there are bite marks everywhere. It must have been attacked by a whole army of them. Probably. Seriously, that is a fuck ton of vegetation. That is like horror movie levels of vegetation right here. This used to be the open area of the main entrance of the facility, but now is being swallowed by the jungle vegetation. Would even your regular garden mill weed killer even work on these things? Your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. I'm now being attacked by a whole freaking flock of oviraptors. So, I might as well just play around with you guys a bit. In my opinion, these guys are even worse than the raptors because they're even faster than them. They're surprisingly nimble, they can jump kick you, and blue ones spit acid at you. So, they're all around a pretty huge nuisance. Best strategy, just keep moving and shooting. And just have your firewall ready just in case you need to block them from attacking you. Because again, I must stress, these little guys are fucking fast. Stop coming eventually. God, they just keep coming. Say right as they stop coming. Okay, that takes care of them. Now, let's use this research facility key card I got from the military facility and go right in. Unfortunately, there are a couple doors in this place where I have to keep using the key card over and over again in order to unlock and go through them. So, a minor annoyance, but it's far from the biggest one. Now, this is the most abandoned-looking place I've seen thus far. The IV has found its way in through the hole made by the dinosaurs. Now there's a little doorway past this way down that hall, two of them actually, and one of them I need the research key card to get through. But before I try going through that door, I'm gonna go look around. Look around first, number one, and number two, I got to set up a trap. Now what trap exactly am I referring to, and what do I need to set a trap for? Well, you'll all see soon enough. Trust me. And I say it's better to set now, rather than later. Less headaches to deal with. Is the terminal open and close the ventilation hole? Let's close you. It's a water pipe for cooling the instruments used for experiments. There is no power going neither to the instruments nor the water pipe. Eggs. A dinosaur has built a nest here. Better not to disturb it. Well, since you know that there's a nest here, you know that there's going to be dinosaurs nearby. Much like the Oviraptors, really. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like me even coming near their nest. The machine appears to be in repair, with many tools still scattered. It looks like the repair wasn't completed. What is it with me stating the fucking obvious today? Like, idiotic levels of stating the obvious. There are materials scattered. It appears that the dinosaurs were here. No, really? That little nest that we just found just a minute ago? I thought those were just chicken eggs. Anyway, we got a file here. Researchers' records. The discovery of the time gate seems impossible with the limited instrumentations we have in this world. Don't you mean just instruments? Today was supposed to have been the last hopeful experiment. Oh, what, were the other ones just despair-inducing? However, the lack of instruments stopped us from conducting this experiment. 1 week ago, the transport team led by Lieutenant Wolf was supposed to bring us the instruments for the experiment. They never arrived. Something must have happened in the military facility. We still haven't been able to establish communication with them. If we still intend to pursue with the experiment, we need to go to the missile silo on the other side of the suspension bridge. You mean the broken one? But the bridge was destroyed in a recent combat. The only other way to the other side is through the deadly poison zone. It is too dangerous to even go near the area. Unless we can find a gas mask somewhere. Research lounge. Even more chicken eggs. It's a terminal. Okay, let's close you up as well. It is a terminal used by the doctor. It won't power. There is no way to know what kind of data is stored here. How unfortunate. Same with this one, it seems. And we got some cages here. First off, close you. The cage is unlocked. For some reason, there's a metal spoon placed inside the cage. Placed inside. You're like one letter away from having a grammatically correct sentence. Let's open the cage. There's something else in the cage. You found a new Dino file. Compsognathus. Meaning pretty jaws. Length 1.2 meters. Height 0.5 meters. Commonly known as Compy, their diet consists of mainly insects. They are tiny dinosaurs. They are typically no threat to humans. They move in packs, and their social life revolves around their pack. It's when they started nesting in our research facility is when they became a nuisance. Their eyes appear to be similar to that of the birds. We speculate that when they detect small, shiny, metallic things, it is their behavior to take it back to their nest. Definitely bird-like behavior. This behavior has frequently caused problems inside our facility. Combat notes. No real notes has been taken since they do not directly inflict harm to humans. However, we are thinking of ways to stop them from stealing small belongings from the soldiers. Small dead dinosaurs inside all dried up. The cage is locked. You cannot open it. Looks to me like you're just trapping them. It is a folding bed, and it does not look comfy. The jungle vegetation has intruded inside by forcing themselves through the wall. What kind of force would vegetation need to actually pull that shit off? That's just fucking terrifying. Got another file right here. Researcher's Notebook. March 25th. Lately, many of our guys have reported missing belongings, especially smaller items such as hand mirrors and watches. Just the other day, my silver rocket followed the same fate. Don't you mean locket? Or do you just literally just carry a silver rocket around with you? Because I guess, why the fuck not, right? There are rumors that it's the handiwork of a tiny dinosaur. It's got a real jivey name like Compy or something. Those be some compies. Just snooping around as usual, but wait a minute. How recent is this image exactly? Because I see vegetation crawling into the lab. April 3rd. Today I heard an interesting story. Crows and other birds have a peculiar behavior of collecting shiny things. It appears as though these compies may have similar behaviors. Come to think of it, all the missing items were all shiny things. They seem to have a lot of similarities with the birds. It could be that they are their ancestors. Last I checked, I think a lot of bird species technically descend from dinosaurs, so we haven't been able to capture any of them since they are so quick on their feet. But if we use their behavior to our advantage, then maybe. April 6th. We used the cage used for laboratory animals, and we were finally able to capture one of them. We used Alan's bracelet as a bait, and cornered him in. The key to capturing is to block all possible escape routes. If there is even a small escape route, they will not enter the cage. Our plan is to use this cage to get rid of them as fast as we can. The raptors who eat them for snacks have started to roam around this area. Compies. What a nuisance. There are still 2 more weeks until the general research staff can move into Edward City. Until then, we have to do our best to protect this facility from the dinosaurs. Well, looks to me like that attempt failed. pH in failure, Doctor. It's a medicine cabinet. The inside has been messed with, and there is nothing which appears to be usable. Let's open you up. So, what do we got here? Anything new? Yep. An EPS silver card. It will extend the time that combo is being displayed on the screen. This is a very useful thing to have if you're trying to chain up combos. And inner suit. By wearing the suit, it will completely stop you from bleeding. So with this, I will no longer have to use hemostats or medpack Ls to stop myself from bleeding, or resuscitation packs. So that means I will no longer have to bother with hemostats or medpack Ls. I can just buy medpack S's or M's. Although why you would want to buy S's if you're good enough to rack up a ton of points with the dinosaurs is beyond me. But point is, I can go with the slightly cheaper medpack M's compared to the medpack L's from now on, and I no longer have to worry about bleeding. So I can save a few extra points long term for other stuff that I will need later as it becomes available to me, which is a plus. Now let's go ahead and move on. All right, let's use this key card. Bling bling.
Hey! That's mine!
The keycard has been stolen. You must get it back. Oh, Dylan. I understand it was a reflex, but still. Now, you want to know the most annoying thing about this? About this whole thing I gotta do right now? Now look, I'm centering right on the thing. And just... I can't shoot the thing for some reason. So, yeah. Those notes I found, the ventilation holes, the cage that I just opened. I'm pretty sure you all know where I have to go with this, right? And that... If so, then, well... Yeah. Gotta capture this little shithead. Get my keycard back from him, because for some fucking reason, Dylan can't be barred to actually shoot the thing and just be done with it. Where'd you go? Did you go back in here? Yeah, there you are. You little ancient chicken. Alright, come on out. Okay, just gotta angle myself to where he'll go around. There we go. Alright, he went in the hole. Now, let's make sure he can't escape. There. Every single ventilation in this room has been cut off, so he's trapped. Now, I just gotta get him in the cage. But before I do that, I might as well just go ahead and reload my guns. There we go. Actually, I'll equip my firewall too. I don't really think I'll need the machete anymore. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's it. That's a good little chicken. Thank you. Captured dinosaurs inside. Well, I hate to leave you to starve to death like your compatriots here, but, well... I can't open the damn cage, so... Sorry. I do feel bad, believe me. If it were up to me, I would have just shot you and be done with it, rather than just leave you... let you suffer a slow, painful death. Sons of bitches. Yeah. That's another reason why I went ahead and set up my little trap in advance like I did, because if I wasted an unnecessary amount of time trying to capture that compy, I would also have to fight off these Oviraptors on top of trying to capture the damn thing. So, if you know what's coming, always a good idea to remember to set up your traps in advance. Sons of bitches. See what I mean? They're nimble. They're fast. They're annoying. But especially nimble. And even more especially annoying. Oh boy, that was close. At least they're weaker than their Velociraptor counterparts. Oh, come on, man. That was dirty. Alright, I took care of every single one of them. All of them. Inside this entire facility. Let's get in here and see what we got. Precision Lab. In the preservation liquid, there seems to be the body of a young man. I doubt they're still alive. The capsule has been broken and there are stains of the preservation liquid on the floor. The capsule was probably cracked by the IV wrapping tightly around it. Look what we got here. We got the starter battery, so now we can move our ship. We also got this file. Report on unidentified body. Another dead body of a youth was carried in. As expected, he was not a resident of Edward City. If this is really true, then the only possible conclusion is that he and the others must have come from another time. Could such a thing be possible? Well, how else would you explain their presence then if they aren't a resident of Edward City? These past months, youths about the age of 17 and 18 have shown up before us and attacked. Communication with these youths has not been successful, but rather impossible. Looks like our biker dudes. Today we plan to remove one of the bodies out of the preservation liquid and conduct an autopsy. The result of the autopsy will be reported to Colonel Mason, who is dispatched at the Third Energy Facility. It's a work desk for the researchers. Small tools are still left on the desk. Device which controls the power for the instruments. Some instruments have been taken apart and few parts have been removed. So I suppose the obvious question we should ask is, what were the results of the autopsy? Did you find anything interesting? Okay, we've gotten our starter battery. We can move our ship now. We just gotta go right back to the ship. So, more backtracking. Whoops. And luckily, since I've taken care of most of the dinosaurs on the way back, it'll be a mostly relaxing backtrack. Yeah, these little assholes have replaced some of the raptors in some of the areas now. Even outside of the research facility. So, if you've grown to hate them by this point, well, yeah. It's just more fun all around. More lovely, overactive fun. You're none too bright. Okay. I got just enough now to get a damage bonus. As tempting as it is for me to just stick around and just murder them all, I don't want to just waste more time grinding for points than I already have. It'd be one thing if I was playing on my... Hello. We got an allosaur. Hi. I think I've done more than enough grinding for this episode, and force you guys to just, well, not wait through it, because of all the jump cuts I'm inevitably going to make for this particular episode. But yeah, I think I've racked up enough extinction points to last me for a good while to get every single little, well, almost every single little item I can get now. Every weapon, and plenty of points to just give myself lots of extra ammo clips and shit. Point is, I'm good. I am more than good. You, though, you're not going to be so good when I'm through with you. You almost had me. And now you never will. So sad. Yep. Nice and quiet. Except for here, apparently. I forgot that even if you kill all the Velociraptors in this area, Oviraptors will spawn here. Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to play. What the hell, I'll kill 3 more of you. Give me a no damage bonus. Thank you. Next. Come on. One more. There we go. Beautiful. I really like the ambience in the jungle areas, coupled with the beautiful pre-rendered backgrounds. It just feels like as though you're actually in a large prehistoric jungle. Not that I would know that, since I've never time traveled, but still, I imagine this is probably what it would sound like. Now, I believe there is one more Allosaurus that I'll have to kill on my way back. And he'll be coming up very shortly. I hope you are all having a good day. I am too. The weather is nice and somewhat rainy out right now. There's a bit of thunder that was just passing by earlier. I don't know about you, but I like thunder. I find it generally soothing to listen to, especially with heavy rainfall. Excuse me. Don't know if I'll hear any more again though tonight, but you never know. Alright, I know you're in here somewhere. Probably at the very end waiting for me. You're just waiting to ambush me. And luckily for me, I got plenty of ammo to deal with you. Never mind, I guess you must be in this area then. I could have sworn there was one more. Never mind. I guess this was a mostly uneventful trip back to the ship after all. Well, it still would have been even if I found another Allosaurus, but, well, even more so than I expected. Because there was only the one. Honey, I'm home.
Huh?
Honey, did you get out of your handcuffs again?
She's gone.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what else is weird?
You should have kept an eye on her.
I checked the stats on all the residents and soldiers, but I couldn't find any profile fitting her description. It's like she doesn't exist.
Well, I was thinking, maybe she's not one of the survivors at all. What if those helmet people are from a completely different time than ours?
What?
Never mind. We found parts that might help fix the ship.
Don't never mind her. Tell her about some of the notes you found.
What matters now is we still haven't found any survivors or helpful data, so we must move on and search elsewhere.
We have found helpful data.
This control panel is programmed to search for the areas where we can dock. Use it.
Right.
Regina, why are you so bad at your job lately? Dylan gave the star battery to Regina. You were just sitting around here doing nothing. You could have just kept your eye on the girl, and yet you were probably just in here brooding, using your magical eye work on the broken starter battery, hoping that would fix it. And right as you were doing that, what's her name got loose, and she went that away out the door without you noticing. And your only response is, "Yeah, I could see that," after I point out, "Hey, she's gone." Seriously. This could have been the easiest fucking job. And you couldn't even do that. What happened to your competency levels from the last game? I like you, Regina, but seriously. What is your malfunction? I want answers.
It won't do us any good to stay here. Let's move on.
Stating the obvious isn't the answer I was looking for. Trying to figure out the data scattered on the floor. Figure out what data? What are you trying to piece together with it now? Whatever. You just stay here, out of my way, because clearly I'm the only one here who does any actual work around here at this point. Around here, yeah. You're just whatever. Whatever. What the hell ever. What the garden gnome ever. Shutting up. Not really. Alright, let's save. Alright. Got that taken care of. So we got the third energy facility that we can go to. Or Edward City. I am going to pick the third energy facility because remember that key card I found earlier? The third energy facility key card, the little blue key card? I can use it here. So, third energy facility is where we're going to go. After I get through these assholes.
We're surrounded.
Don't worry. I'll take care of this.
I hope you're good at piloting this thing.
Your friends are outside waiting for you.
Concentrate on piloting the vehicle. Yeah, I know they are. Shoot the enemies with the machine gun. Condition green, all systems functional, safety mode off. Yep, we're doing an arcade shooting segment here. Using just an analog stick, and your action. My only piece of advice: aim for the heads, and try to be mindful where every single one of these fuckers are, so they don't catch you off guard. Like so. I'm not feeling optimistic about my chances of no damaging this whole thing, but, well, we'll see. Oh, shit! the one. So I better make sure I don't fuck this up again, otherwise game over. Damn it! You're all mean and annoying, but especially me. I think I'm doing the world a service by killing you by the hundreds.
We're almost there. Keep it up. Good job.
Forgive me for my silence, I'm just concentrating. Everything's kind of writing on this at the moment. Will you die? Thank you.
Good job. We're here. Sharp shooter, aren't you? Hang around the arcades much?
I would if they still existed. And now I'm controlling you again. At least you're gonna go make yourself useful while Dylan has earned a much-needed break. We got the Missile Pod, a double-handed main weapon. Attack 80, speed 20, and range 100. Fires 3 homing rockets at once. The most powerful weapon overall. And you bet your ass I'm gonna get it. And a heavy machine gun, a single-handed main weapon. Rapid fire and power are the features of this large-sized machine gun. Fire while you walk. Attack 60, speed 90, and range 40. We're going to grab you as well. Put a resuscitation pack here. And we got a power battery, which will increase the power of Regina's stun gun. We're also going to get that. I'm going to also just fill this sucker up with to the brim. There we go. That should be more than enough for that. And as for you... that should also be plenty. Definitely glad I saved, and definitely glad I grinded all those extinction points. Now let's check out my goodies. It's red and it's deadly. As for the machine gun, look at the size of this motherfucker. And the game wants me to believe that this is just a single, like, yeah. Apparently she can wield a freaking massive gun like this and still have a sub-weapon available. I'm not going to question the logic behind it too much because I at least have a big gun I can use with a sub-weapon to defend myself with. And as for the missile pod, well, it's a fucking missile pod that shoots 3 homing rockets at once per shot. Need I say more? And trust me, you'll get to see this baby in action in the next episode, because I'm going to go ahead and cut things off here. I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Dino Crisis 2. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you all next time. Take care.